Hey guys, it's Aurawest Tarot here, and today we're going to be doing a 12 zodiac sign. How do they feel towards you? How do they feel towards you? So, let's get right into it. The read format for this video is, I'll first cover how they feel towards you, how you feel towards them. And then we'll look at how they see you, how you see them, your person that's on your mind's intentions towards you. God help us all. Let's hope it's good tonight. The last read was a little... Anyways, and then we'll cover finally the likely outcome. So I will be using the Gilded Royale deck. It's my favorite deck. I pretty much use it for all my reads. Got some candles here, incense. I've got a piece of paper here with so I can do the timestamp. So if you see me peering away from time to time, that's what I'm doing. It's not because there's something interesting at the corner of the desk. So for those who are ADHD, no, it's just a piece of paper, and it's just me writing timestamps, nothing else. Alright, so in order to do the Zodiac order, what I use is my trusty Zodiac cards. It's got all the signs here, so I'm going to give a quick shuffle. Whatever I do in pairs of 3, 3, 6, 9, 12. We'll just kind of see who goes first. That way it's fair. Whatever comes out, comes out. That's the order it goes. So I don't want any complaining. Alright, let's see who the first 3 signs are. Gemini. We got Gemini up first. Gemini had a... Gemini and Libra really took the cake for the last one. Sagittarius. God, the card's like a fucking moth or something. Sagittarius is after that. Got some, let's see, air's coming up first, and then we have Taurus. Taurus will be third, and then I will find out the order after that. So let's start with Gemini. Get right on into it. Let me get the timer up. Yeah. So Gemini will start at 2:19. All right, what do we got for Gemini? For the person that's on Gemini's mind, their feelings. Can we get 2 cards, please? And I have already... I do kind of like this special kind of like shuffle when I kind of like intuitively go, I zone out a little bit and then reverse cards that need to be reversed. And so there was quite a lot of cards that needed to be reversed, so it must have been quite a shift in the energy. We'll just see how this turns out. Hopefully some good things for this reading. So for the person that's on Gemini's mind, what is their feelings towards Gemini? The person that's most on Gemini's mind, what is their current feelings towards Gemini? Oh, they want to build something. Oh, yeah. So you get the Queen of Pentacles show up here, Capricorn energy, and then we have Virgo energy with the 8 of Pentacles. So Gemini, whoever you're dealing with wants to work with you. They want to plan something. They kind of want to look at how things went in the past and... look at that. I just got to show you that real quick. Look at that. Gemini energy. What do you think about that? With the 9 of Swords. So it seems we'll take it. I don't only going to do a 2-card draw there, but that one really wanted to peek out. So Gemini, it seems that your person, I think. You know who? I want to throw that in there. It seems like your person wants to work with you, Gemini. I mean, from the energy they bring here, it's not page energy, it's queen energy. So this person seems to be pretty serious about wanting to invest. Kind of just, I think in some ways, if this was a past lover that you were with, they want to kind of just go over with you and see, you know, if you're willing to kind of have like maybe another go at things. Whatever the case is, I don't know if you're not talking with this person. There may not be any communication with the 9 of Swords there being, present. But I think it's possible that this person is concerned in their feelings towards you that, trying to reach out to you and have another go at things may not work, despite the fact that they're bringing the Queen energy there. So let's clarify the 9 of Swords and see what that's all about. Can you go on clarifier? Why is Gemini's person feeling the 9 of Swords in their energy? From a failed start, yeah. They're worried it's not going to take off. So, Gemini, this person really, really wants to work towards you. Work with you, should I say. They want to, this is something that seems, they want to build something stable with you. I'm really getting the sense that they really want to have everything with you, you know. I mean, when someone brings the queen or the king energy, you know, they're a serious player. They're not someone that's sticking around. So this isn't your, you know, your average person just kind of blowing smoke up your ass. And on top of that, the Eight of Pentacles is really someone that's evaluating to kind of look at how things went in the past, and then, you know, what did and didn't work. So if something's not working, they want to restructure it. So they may want to work on things with you and straighten out any imbalances that you have between you. Somebody, you know, in my books doesn't come to you with that energy unless they're meaning business. So, but they are unfortunately having some anxiety over this. Definitely, it's up in their head, and they have a lot of uncertainty and doubt about maybe approaching you with trying to work on things. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, I mean, they are kind of, you know, I don't think they're spying you. It's nothing like that, but, you know, it is talking about, you know, perhaps a new beginning that didn't really take off the last time, and so that's probably why they're in their head about that. But let's see how you feel towards them. How does Gemini feel towards their person that's most on their mind? Can we get 2 cards? What is Gemini's feelings towards the person that's most on their mind? Can we get 2 cards, please? You're on defense against this person. 7 of Pentacles showed up in reverse. Let's clarify that. Why 7 of Pentacles showing up in reverse? How Gemini feels towards the person? Because you pretty much gave up, so you don't really... So, Gemini, in your energy towards how you feel towards them, you kind of feel that, to some extent, that, you know, there was bad seeds that was planted the last time you interacted with this person. And I know from the last read that I did, you know, I did not like the energy that the person brought to the table, lo and behold. And I could totally see from that read. So if you check that read out, you'll see what I'm talking about. I would understand why you would be on guard or on defense with this person. I mean, check the card out, right? The guy is like standing up, like he's on, you know, he's not relaxed at all. So he's on, you know, it seems from the energy that's showing here that Gemini, you're on, in some cases, you're on guard or defense or you're reserved, putting up boundaries against this person. And I think it's coming from the standpoint of what, you know, what kind of issues happened last time. And there was seeds that were planted and things that happened that were not good, did not result in good outcomes, and it probably frustrated you. And given the last reading it did show that you were, you know, there was a lot of bullshit there. So I wouldn't be surprised that you would be, you know, on guard against this person. And with the Nine of Wands in reverse there, it's kind of almost a giving up energy. Like you just don't want to dabble in that. You just kind of feel like this person's going to bring the same kind of energy to the table, and it's just going to be a repeat of the, you know, what bullshit you had before. How does Gemini's person see them currently? How does Gemini's person that's most on their mind see them currently? They think you're stable. We got the Knight of Pentacles showing up in the upright. They think that you are going in the right places. They know that you're working on yourself. They also think that you're kind of approaching things, you know, you're kind of just going at your own pace. You're not, you know, you're not rushing into anything. You're making, you know, stable commitments. So they really do see you as someone that's got a foundation that you're growing on. Now, it is a Knight, so they don't particularly see you as like an expert in your field, like you've already, you know, you're firmly established. But they do feel to some extent that you know what you're doing and you're going after what you want. And you're trying to basically create an empire, essentially. So that's good. And they do kind of see, I always also throw in there some sense of trust, loyalty, and dedication. They probably know that you have been reliable as a person, so they're, and hardworking, making your money, focusing a lot on your money. How does Gemini see the person most on their mind? How does Gemini see the person that's most on their mind? Yeah, so this kind of confirms 10 of Pentacles showing up here in reverse, which is just really correlating once again back to the old reading. And to be honest, I don't know if it was Libra. I'm pretty sure it was Gemini though that the 10 of Pentacles showed there. It showed in the upright, folks. And the upright is obviously it's fortune, it's success. There's, you know, just it's everything you want financially, right? it's fame. It's kind of getting to the final frontier. You know, that's that person getting to that $120,000 paying job that they've been working for. That's that person graduating medical school, having buying their first house. You know, they've got things going for them. You know, they're making things happen. They're building a solid foundation they can go off on. They've got money in the bank. You know, they're stuff like that. And if I remember correctly, the last read was pretty much showing that that was upright, and you were offering it to this person. Now it's showing reverse in your feelings towards them. Isn't that funny? I mean, I can't make that up, guys. So that would probably suggest that you kind of just see that this person, alongside the rest of your energy, is just a risky investment. You don't really see it's worth your time. You think that this person, despite them trying to work on things, or, you know, even if they did, so like I said, you may not be actively talking to this person right now, but for those that might be, you know, back and forth and stuff, and there's some type of trickle conversation going on, you know, you're approaching this from the standpoint of it's not going to work. That's really the energy that you're kind of seeing this, and it really does seem to be from bad seeds that were planted in the past, you know, things that did not work, but they were not addressed properly. So you may have felt like there was issues, and, you know, there were stability problems that needed to be addressed, but they just were never addressed properly or adequately with this person. Maybe they just ignored it or didn't want to talk about it. I don't know. But you just don't see them as your Ten of Pentacles. You really kind of just feel that it's a waste of your time. If anything, you kind of see it more, it's like it's going to financially hurt you by approaching this person. What is the person that's on Gemini's mind's true intentions towards them? Oh, I had a card that bounced out on top of the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, so let's see what it is. And we've got Queen of Wands in reverse. So you may feel that this person is just, you know, they may be poor with money. You may also feel that they don't handle money well. They're kind of in and out with making money. You probably also see them, they're a bit of a manipulative person. That, you know, they kind of just tell you things to inflate your ego or make you feel good or kind of tell you what you want to hear. But at the end of the day, they're not really going to put that commitment towards it. And they're going to end up, you know, you're going to find out down the road that, hey, you know, that was just a big waste of time dealing with them. You know, they were just playing games with me. So you may be a little bit, once again, on guard because of that. What is the person that's most on Gemini's mind's intentions towards them currently? Can we get 2 cards, please? So I get the Seven of Swords in reverse, and I get the Moon card in reverse. Very interesting, because what this really talks about here is, in some case, one, we can go 2 ways with this. One, this is talking about a lot of evasion. This can talk about evasion. So let's look at the lighter thing. It could be evasion. This person could be wanting to evade you for fear that there might be, you know, of confronting secrets or something that came out. You know, so you may have caught this person out last time in a lie. Maybe you know, maybe they exposed themselves. Maybe they said something stupid. I don't know, but whatever the case is, this person, you know, when the Moon is in reverse, and then the Seven of Swords is in reverse, you know, it can generally talk about things being exposed, that, you know, you're kind of, you know, having to come clean. So it's the second story is that this person may possibly, given their other energy here, it's possible this person may just want to come clean about, you know, what has been going on, you know. But the problem is why I'm concerned about that. It's that the Seven of Swords, when it's reversed, can also talk about pathological liars and stuff like that. So you have to be concerned with, you know, about this person and say to yourself, how long has this person been lying and messing me around and stuff like that? Because we also have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and that too can be a liar, manipulator. And then we've got, I mean, look at that. I mean, a lot of concern around that this person may just be, you know, like I said, a pathological liar. May just constantly not want to face the truth or the reality. This person may not want to admit fault to things. So you do have to be, you know, careful about that. On, like I said, the lighter note, it may just be that they just want to avoid having to address those issues, but they do want to come to you and build with things. So it's hard to really say, but let's maybe get one last card on here and see that before we get to the outcome. And I got to clarify for that Moon in reverse. Why is the Moon in reverse? For the intentions of Gemini's person that's most on their mind. You get one card. Two of Swords is upright. So this person is probably having a lot of self-doubt about what they should do. I mean, Two of Swords can speak about like a difficult decision that's being contemplated about which way to go about things, and it probably has a lot of self-doubt. So, I mean, with the clarification of the Two of Swords, I think this is more. I don't think it's so much pathological irony. I think this person is, quite frankly, just they're stuck in serious doubt. I think they really question whether you're even gonna be open to hearing them out, and they also wonder if you're just gonna think they're a fucking liar. Really, and it's just going to be a waste of their time. That's probably why they're in the Nine of Swords energy. And then Two of Swords is showing up here for the energy as well. There's, and the Moon in reverse can talk about a lot of self-doubt. The Seven of Swords, when it's reversed, can also talk about, fumbling the football a little bit, being concerned that you're going to be exposed. So I think this person just doesn't want to face the facts that, unfortunately, they fucked up in the past in some way or another. People don't stay in their head like that for no reason. So this person knows that they screwed up in one way or another. And the question they're probably asking is, should I come clean or should I not? And secondly, is Gemini going to believe me, or would they want me back? Or am I just going to make myself look like a fool? So Gemini, let's just see the outcome, see what we got here. I mean, this person does want to, at least from what I'm seeing here, does want to work with you. Well, this just shot out, so I'm gonna just take it. So we got Page of Swords, and we got the Ten of Cups. So I think that's wow. So I think this person, quite honestly, is going to reach out to you. I think to some extent you are going to be receptive to it, and it's going to be some talk about. I mean, Ten of Cups, baby. So this person's probably going to reach out and say that you are the one person they want to be with. They're going to be very nervous. Gemini, they're going to be very nervous. You got to remember that this person's going to be really freaked out, and I think they're just worried or stuck in their head, and you really, I think the conversation that needs to happen is one that's very cautious about just digging right into the past, because it may cause this person to back off and just become kind of like it'll be a self-fulfilling prophecy that you start bringing stuff up about the past and what happened, and guess what's going to happen? Oh my God! You see, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. It's over. And then this person's just going to shut off. So Gemini, a better approach might be to just kind of, I wouldn't say ignore it, but I think initially to start off, you probably just want to play light and just be friendly with them and stuff like that, and just be kind of, make them feel comfortable and whatnot. And at a later point, when things are smooth, when they're comfortable with you and stuff like that, then you want to kind of just say, just guess it. Look, I'm not messing around. Just be light. I'm not messing around with you. Okay, I don't want any more bullshit like we've had the last couple times. Keep in mind they're comfortable. You've gone on a date or two, whatever, with them. Things gone well and things relaxed again. And just say, just be clear with them about what you want and the expectation. And just say, look, give me freebie, but if this happens again, we're done. We're good. That's it. End of story. And be clear with them and mean it. Mean it too. Because it really kind of gives them that opportunity, balls in their court. If they want to do it, then great. If not, then bye, see ya. Have a good one. You know how that goes. The Tyler way, baby. All right, let's move on. So we're done with Gemini. Moving on to Sagittarius next. Sagittarius is going to start at 8. All right, what do we got for Sagittarius? The person that's most on Sagittarius' mind, how do they feel towards Sagittarius? How does the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind feel towards Sagittarius? Can we get 2 cards, please? Let's do one more shuffle. How does the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind feel towards... We got King of Swords showing upright, and then we have Ace of Swords in reverse. Let me clarify. Clarify Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. Justice Shark shows up. So Sagittarius, your person essentially feels that, in their feelings, that you it's either they are talking to you like this, or it's you talking to them, but it's in their feelings. So I have to assume that geez, I don't know. That could go. It really could go either ways. But there's some degree of someone here is talking, kind of addressing and being very to the blunt and to the point. Just bringing it out in the open. Just saying, there was something that was, I was deceived in the past, or there was something that you didn't tell me. There was something that you should have made, that I was unaware of, and you lied, or you were. Maybe you didn't lie, but you just elected not to tell me about something, which you should have done that. And there was some type of issue or tension that caused this king here to be here, and then for the Ace of Swords to be in reverse. So this is really kind of talking about, why didn't you tell me about that? You should have told me about that. And guess what we had? Justice card. So clarifying that Ace of Swords. So there was definitely some talk about balance here, that you might... they might feel that you are kind of approaching them, telling them that they need to be more balanced. There needs to be more fairness in the situation, and something was not just. Or maybe it could have been a court ruling or something that happened, or some legal matter that is being addressed to you. It's not for all of you, but some of you. How does Sagittarius feel towards their person currently? How does Sagittarius feel towards their person currently? Can I get 2 cards? Okay, yeah. So this is that was probably you, Sagittarius, that was talking the King of Swords energy to them. So it shows in your energy that you're coming out of your head and you're giving up on the situation. You don't want anything to do with it. You just kind of feel like, this is just too much work. It was too much bullshit that might have happened, and you just don't really want to deal with it anymore. How does Sagittarius person see Sagittarius currently? Magician in reverse. They have a lot of doubts. They're not really certain. They can't really make their mind up. Clarify Magician in reverse. Imbalance again. So we have Justice, who's talking about balance and being fair and stuff. And now we have Temperance showing up here, which is almost borderline, almost the same thing. In some ways, it's an alchemy kind of card, but they're in some ways they're kind of seeing it's a situation from your person's standpoint. They're seeing it as this is a very difficult situation to manage, and they don't really know if it can be fixed. Is it given your energy towards them? No wonder. I mean, they're kind of just saying it's like Sagittarius has already made their mind up, and it's going to be it's like difficult standards and things, and the energy they're going to bring to me is not going to be the same like it used to be, and they have a lot of doubt whether or not this situation can be repaired or balanced. How do you see them currently? One card. How does Sagittarius see their person that's most on their mind currently? One card. You see them still, essentially, well, I don't know if this is a pregnancy, so maybe I have to wonder if this information that was in the beginning here was them finding out, you finding out that they weren't pregnant. I don't know, hopefully it's with your kid or someone else's, I don't know, but I think you do see them as someone that's loving and caring and nurturing and, can be an awesome person. And it can be a mother figure or a good dad figure. Let's clarify the Empress. Libra energy. Devil. Okay, so you see them as basically someone that you've been firmly attached with. It would seem. Devil card doesn't show up for no reason. So, and on top of the Empress there. So I think you might see them as someone that you really care about and you want, essentially, but at the same time you also see them as a bit of a toxic person. Someone that may, have a tendency to drink or cause games or deception and stuff like that, but at the same time it's like they've got the quality, they've got the traits and the potential to be someone really good. Okay. What is the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind's attention towards them? 2 cards, please. Lovers in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So, I don't think they want to have another go at this, to be honest. Sagittarius, I think your person essentially has acknowledged that whatever if you have talked to this person and you've kind of just told them, laid the law down to them, I think they've acknowledged it. And at the same time, I think they just question whether this, based on what you might have said to them, maybe you haven't said anything to them. It's also possible that they just kind of interpret or making. You have to remember with the Magician reverse that they might just be interpreting this all in their head. That they think that that's how you're like they've already made a mental image essentially of how you're explaining it to them about how they fucked up. And meanwhile, you're probably like on a roller coaster in Six Flags. Meanwhile, they're making this up in their head. You just don't know. People, when they get lost in themselves, can really think about some pretty crazy shit. But it's possible that, with this person's energy, how they're looking right now, I think there's just a huge amount of doubt on their side, and they just don't feel like either they have the ability to fix this or make this work, or they just feel in general the situation just can't work for one reason or another. But we have the Lovers card here, and we have the Devil card here, so this seems to be a very strong relationship, whatever it was, and it seems to be kind of a tough separation where you guys don't really necessarily want to be apart from each other, but there just doesn't seem to be a way to make it work. And with the Lovers being reversed and the Wheel of Fortune being reversed, I have to wonder if this person's just walking away from this and just saying, it's just not meant to be. It's just bad luck. Things are just never working out between us. And it doesn't matter what we do, we just keep winding up in the same damn outcome, and it's always in failure. What is the likely outcome between Sagittarius person that's most on their mind? Look at that. So that must be the outcome, baby. One card. Knight of Wands in reverse. So it's just going to be a back and forth situation at best. It's not, the passion's just not there. There might still be some emotional mind games going on. The reason I know that is because of the Lovers in reverse can talk about relationship warfare and stuff. So this person, when they're pushed in the corner, I can guarantee you it might be the person that's going to basically spit it right back at you, Sagittarius, and just kind of, if they're already looking at the situation like it's fucked, then as far as they're concerned, they're just not going to take any more shit. Why would you? I mean, if you already know something's fucked, right? If you know a painting, right, a beautiful painting, already has paint smudges on it, and you look at it like, oh, it's already ruined. I mean, then you're just not going to give a crap. You're just going to mess it up more. You're like, it's already screwed up anyways. What does it matter? That's one of those kind of things, And Knight of Wands, when it's reversed, can talk about also someone with a temper, someone that can be argumentative. So there could be some fights here. There could be some game playing. There could be, just wishy-washy energies and things like that. So I right now, the energy for the situation doesn't look like it's got the elements right now for a successful relationship or reunion, should I say. So hopefully, what's the advice? Let's get some advice for this one. What advice can you give for Sagittarius and the person that's most on their mind? Can you get one card of advice, please? One card of advice for Sagittarius and the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind. Can you get one card for the situation spread that's on the table? Trust your intuition. Go within. What is your heart desire? What is your mind telling you? Is your mind telling you that this is a good situation, a healthy situation, or is it telling you, and your intuition's telling you it's a toxic situation? Okay, this is one where you really need to follow what's within. It's not a logical matter here. This is an emotional matter that seems to be at hand here. It's how do you feel about it? I mean, is this something that you, at heart, want to invest more of yourself into? Is your intuition telling you that's a good idea, or is it telling you it's a bad idea? You really need to. That's one piece of the advice, and I think the other piece of the advice is also to be careful not to get lost in your mind, because the High Priestess is within there's the subconscious and the conscious mind. You need to be careful about spending too much time in your mind, because then that can also cause problems. If this is talking about getting out of your head, so that's good, but maybe it's talking about following your intuition, but don't get too trapped or lost in your mind there. Sometimes when we do that, when we get overly complicated with our thoughts and we're thinking too much into a situation, we end up actually making, situations and realities about a person that actually don't even exist. And then you come to find out that, you know, 1 year down the road that, you know, the truth actually comes out that you were wrong. So be careful about your judgments towards this person, and also your choice of words, you know. You really have to ask yourself, if you're going to try and reconcile with a person like that, is coming to them with a it's fucked energy, is that going to allow for successful reconciliation? Probably not. So really think about that. And if that's something you don't want to invest time or energy into, then you just have to erase with that person. I'm done with the situation. I'm sorry, I have to move on. It's just for the better. That's it. Move on. And then, you know, if you have to use counseling or whatever you got to do, you know, that's obviously between you and God. Figure that part out. But that's what I got for you, Sag. So hopefully that wasn't too harsh. All right, moving on to Taurus. Taurus is going to start at 30 minutes and 46. What do we got for Taurus? The person that's most on... Well, we had a card drop out. Oh, Lord, it's back again. I don't know. Guys, can we have a moment of silence for the Two of Pentacles in reverse? It wants the spotlight, and we're going to just give it to it. Two of Pentacles, you have the spotlight. You have, without any other, I mean, there's no other card in this deck that has made more of an effort to come out more than you have. And I just want to recognize you for a minute and give you the time that you so deserve, because clearly I have not been giving you enough time, despite the 1,000 times that you've shown up. So this is your time. Is any words that you would like to share with the audience? Silence is golden. All right, thanks for your appearance. That was an utter waste of time. So back in the pile you go. All right. Yeah, we're not going to take that. Next, moving on. How does the person that's most on Taurus's mind feel towards Taurus? How does the person that's most on Taurus's mind feel towards Taurus? The Fool in reverse. And we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. No, I'm sorry, upright. Pisces energy. And we have Aquarius energy. Tell me about the Fool that's in reverse. Taurus energy in a Taurus reading. Coinky dink. Coinky dink. You made your point. Hierophant in reverse is suggesting non-committal status. It can be someone that's non-conventional with their relationships. It can be someone that is kind of out there. That just doesn't wants to be a little rebel, you know? You put the sand in the cup, they take it out. It's one of those kind of people. And we have the Fool in reverse, which is somebody that can be, one, reckless, but it can also be someone that doesn't want to take a risk. So this person is feeling right now that although they want the world with you, Taurus, they definitely want the world with you. It's there. They want it. Okay? But at the same time, I mean, this is Taurus energy. So, I mean, I'm wondering almost if this person just feels like you're either A, you're non-committal, and it wouldn't work out to get that, or B, they just don't want to commit towards the situation anymore for one reason or another. Whatever the case is, they don't want to take the chance. They don't want to risk it. So something must have happened to cause that. How do you feel towards the person that's most on your mind? How does Taurus feel about the person that's most on Taurus's mind? Can we get 2 cards, please? Excuse me. Interesting the Empress come out. The Empress comes out again. Libra energy. Okay. And then we got Aquarius energy. So some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius or some type of air sign. We got the 5 of Swords here in reverse. So that's going to be talking about that. It seems that I'm going to have to clarify that Empress. Again, that's just a little confusing. Actually, I have an idea, but I just want to make sure. The Empress, can we get a clarification, please? 1 card for the Empress. Why is the Empress here? right, so well, let's give another standing ovation and a moment of silence for the Magician in reverse, because like the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it also too wants to come out on just about every single reading. So Magician in reverse, you have the stage light. I've even got lighting for you. You've got a camera. You've got everything you possibly wished for, as the card would suggest. This is your moment of spotlight. Talk with the audience. Is there any words that you would like to say to the audience? I'm better than the Two of Pentacles. What? I don't know if anyone heard that, but it sounded like you were saying it's better than the Two of Pentacles. So we're going to put you back in the deck, okay? So you've had your moment of spotlight. Let's get another card out here, because we're sick of seeing you. Oh my god, so a card dropped out. Nine of Cups. That's a little bit better. I like that. All right. So you kind of Taurus. Your feelings is to some extent that this person is probably coming out of conflict with you. If you did have a fight, you might feel that they're coming out of conflict. But you also see this person as someone that's very loving, caring. Also somebody that's working on themselves. This person probably has maybe a following of some sort. This person has people that like them. You kind of just view them as someone that's doing well for themselves. I mean, this guy's pretty much toasting himself right here, so he's he's doing pretty well. And I mean, she's dressed really well. I mean, she just she's got everything going for her. As far as my concern, she's the embodiment of 4 queens. So she is a good sex appeal. And like I said, it's not sex specific. It can be man or woman. So if this is a man, you probably think they're just doing extremely well, but they're also somebody that, you can rest your head on the pillow and they can pretty much make you fall asleep. They can make you feel calm, at rest, at peace. And if this is female, the same thing. And then also the 5 swords coming in there, it's coming out of conflict. So maybe they want to come out of conflict with you. How does Taurus person see Taurus currently? How does Taurus person see Taurus currently? In their head. So they think that you're essentially probably still thinking about things, not really making a decision right now. How do you see them? How does Taurus see their person that's most on their mind? Okay. Some cards shoot out, but I'm going to put them back because there's too many. We go 1 card, please, not 5. Okay. Oh, look at that. That just showed up. I don't even know how that turned up right. It did it on its own. That was really weird. I don't even know. It just showed up almost like, I hate to say magic, but whatever. Alright, so 10 of Swords. I guess you see the cycle's closing out. You kind of feel it's done with, which is yeah. So, I mean, there's 2 ways of looking at it. I mean, you might just be seeing it as a painful cycle that's just closing out. I mean, look what we got here. We've got the 5 of Swords, right? In reverse. So that's talking about putting the swords down, just saying I'm done with this, right? And then we've got 10 of Swords talking about end of a painful cycle. There's been a bunch of bullshit and stuff like that. We've got independent energy over here. So this is basically, long story short, a situation between 2 people that at one point in time were working, no longer. There's been issues, problems, back and forth energy, blah, blah, blah. Things fell apart. It's obviously fell apart so much to the point where you just essentially kind of almost wonder if the cycle is completely dead. I mean, you to some extent have some type of feelings towards this person. And what's funny is that 10 of Cups is they feel that too. So there is some type of bond between you two. But there's issues that haven't been addressed for sure, and there's some degree of being up in the head. You just have to apply it how you see it. I don't know if that's more on your part, Taurus, or it's your person. Just remember, energies can be flip-flopped. A chair. Energies can be flip-flopped. So I mean, you just have to kind of see it, how the situation fits. But it's showing here that you feel that this, it's over. Probably that they're getting out of their head and moving on, and that's that. So let's get an outcome here. Can we get an outcome between Taurus, the person that's most in Taurus' mind, and for those of you that, if you don't have a mask on, probably getting super COVID. Just kidding. Holy shit biscuits. Look at that. The card rocketed out. Holy fuck. Whoa. That is insane. It rocketed out upright. Temperance. Angel card. How about that, peeps? Wow. And you know what it rocketed over? So it, like, this card literally shot. I mean, guys, I can't make this shit up. It was so crazy. That was crazy as fucking. So I was about to, like, shuffle, right? I was about to shuffle, and I don't even know how it just flipped. It could have flipped over there. It could have gone anywhere else, and it flips out of the deck like this. It's like almost doing like an ollie or whatever they call it in skateboarding, where it was like flipped on its own, and then it landed right on the Hierophant in reverse and the Fool in reverse. Look at that. Come on. That's how it landed, like that. Tell me that's not crazy. So that's talking about whatever this is right here. This not taking a chance, this non-committal, that issue needs to be addressed. So if it's a commitment issue, that needs to be addressed. And also the stability needs to be addressed. There seems to be some commitment issues that are of concern. And that needs to be balanced out between you two. Notice she's got 2 cups talking about, she's trying to mix fire and water. Can it be done? Yes, it can, apparently, because there's a lot of air and water signs that love each other. So, yes, it can. But it's just, different for every situation. So, that's what I got for you, Taurus. Advice there is definitely, I didn't even have to ask for advice, the outcome was pretty much the advice. So I would say that there needs to be some balance on commitment issues. Whoever side that's mainly on. And, you really, really do have to look deep inside and look at your part. It takes 2 to tango. So I don't want to hear that it's just one person's fault. You really have to look at your own actions as well. Okay? And just remember, guys, if it's a toxic situation, even if the other person is causing 90% of the problems, you're still showing up. Just remember that. Okay? So if you have 10, if someone says, well, 15 times they've stabbed me in the back, well, that's 15 times you showed up. Just remember that. Okay? So you don't get a free pass for that, because that was still drama. You participated when you knew better. So just really, bring yourself to that level and say, do I really want to continue all this same bullshit, or can we work this out? Okay? And if there's wishy-washy, back and forth, just cut it down. Okay, look, this is how it is. Don't give, don't play into that game where it's like you ask them a solid question that's important, right? And once again, bring good energy to the table, and it's just like I think it was for Sagittarius, like I said, you can't approach this from the standpoint of, let's start this off, I haven't spoke to them in a while or whatever like that, let's start this off by blaming each other. What possible outcome do you think that's going to bring? No, it's not going to be a good outcome. I'll give you a hint. So you have to really kind of introduce some fun and excitement back in the situation, but one in which that's not extending your emotions and all that kind of stuff too fast. You got to keep that stuff reserved, not indefinitely, just temporarily. And that's going to mean that day 3, whatever, the 3rd date, 2nd date, whatever is going on, where is this going? I just want to have a quick talk with you about this. Where is this going? We've had some issues, and I want to work on things. I don't want too much drama. I don't want to start a fight here, but I just want to let you know what I'm expecting out of the situation. Lay the law down. Don't lay it down like in a demanding way. Just tell them what you want, how you see it. Okay? And if they address you, one of 2 things are going to happen. It's going to be, guys are going to work on it, or you're not. And if the other person doesn't want to work on it, or they want to ignore it, just say, look, I'm not waiting around. I'm not waiting for a wishy-washy answer. I'm not playing games with you. This is what I asked, and I expect you to answer it And I think it's reasonable that I approached you in a reasonable energy. We've had fun, stuff like that, but I need clarity on this. It's not going to be a wishy-washy kind of situation. And if you're unwilling to do so, then I'm going to have to end this between us, unfortunately. That's it. That's when they know you mean business. Not like past times when you give them 500 chances. Okay? Then they know that you mean serious. You're because people that are serious about their time and serious about their commitments, they don't fuck around like that. You don't go to your job and boss your job, tell your job like 30 fucking times that, well, maybe I'll be, I don't know if I'll be there at 8. Maybe 9. No, Caitlin called around that. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know. What do you mean I'm fired? Yeah. So it can be. I think things can still work there, Taurus. Though, if you're, but just pray to the gods, pray to spirit, follow your intuition. I don't know. See what you want. Follow what your heart desires. All right, moving on. Who we got next? Next 2 signs. Leo's up next. Virgo. Capricorn. All right. God, it's so hot in here. It's all these candles. But I love candles because, you get better messages. I need to light some more incense. Some more incense here that tense energy. It's like a little sanctuary in here. I love it. So relaxing. It always gets me in the good headspace when I do reads. I like it. I have to have my sensible time to myself to balance out masculinity. Come back to terms. Alright. Let's do Leo. And that's gonna start so I just did Leo's monthly, FYI. If you want to go check that out. What do we got for Leo? Oh shit. Too many cards given out, so I'm not gonna take that. Besides, I don't know which way they're going and all that stuff. I like when cards pop out, but that's just, I think every tarot reader kind of knows it's just, sometimes it's just cards dropping. In that case, it's just cards dropping. Let me make sure I got no upright cards in here. No hidden agendas, so that way if something does, then I know it's a message. Yeah, nothing there. I could have swore I saw the Emperor card. I really did. I thought I saw the Emperor show up. So if we see the Emperor, I'm just saying. I could have swore I saw the Emperor upright, but I did not there. All right. How does Leo's person feel towards them currently? Can I get 2 cards? Wow, I had 1 drop out. Magician, make an appearance upright. I'm so glad you changed your mind. You chose to go upright after I gave that little pep talk, huh? Good job. All right. Now we're not reversed. Thank God. Thank the Lord. All right. 1 more card, please, for how Leo's person that's most on their mind feels towards them. Can you get 1 more card? Oh, shit. I have 1 more card drop out. I'm going to take that. I'm not going to take that. Can you get 1 more card, please? I don't want to take that because I don't know if that flipped around and it was supposed to be upright. It was the Knight of Pentacles, but it reversed itself, and I don't know if it was supposed to be like that. My intuition says no. Oh no. Okay, take that back. It was supposed to be like that. So we got Taurus energy showing up here with the Hierophant in reverse. So once again, when the Hierophant is reversed, it's talking about non-committal energy. When the Knight of Pentacles is reversed, it's also talking about non-committal energy. I mean, when the knight is upright, the king's upright, the queen's upright, they're talking about commitments, right? Showing up to things. You know, being on time with projects and trying to make things happen. When it's reversed, it's kind of like the opposite of that. Now we also have a card, an alternative card that showed up, which is also showing us the same thing, non-committal energy. So, why is the Magician here in the upright position? Can you clarify the Magician? Card upright for Leo's person's feelings towards Leo. Why is the Magician here? Here, one card. King of Pentacles. So this person essentially wants, Leo, whoever you're dealing with, that's most on your mind, the person that you're dealing with essentially wants to, they want to build a solid foundation with you. They really do. And they have the King of Pentacles upright, clarifying the Magician. Both energies of making shit happen, right? It's not Wands energy, granted, but I mean, the King of Pentacles is somebody that oversees projects. He knows how to make things happen. He can establish firm foundations. He knows how to make coin, for sure. And also the Magician's telling you about projects and endeavors. It's also talking about, can talk about business ventures and getting started on something, an idea that you've had. This may be talking about that your person kind of feels like you're essentially making things happen. You know, you may be a little unorthodox, perhaps, in your approach, how you do things, but they do essentially see that you're making progress, so they're seeing you quite, in a high regard. Can I clarify that Hierophant in reverse? Why is the Hierophant in reverse for how Leo's person feels towards Leo? Heartbreak, yeah. So what's weird is, like, I think this person, Leo, just kind of they kind of feel that, to some extent, that you don't want to commit to anything, that you've been through some type of painful situation of some sort, likely a heartbreak, and they probably just feel that you just want to work on yourself and you're just focusing on your money right now, and that's it, and that you don't really want to dabble in anything right now. So that's how they see you. How about Leo's feelings towards the person that's most on their mind? How does Leo feel about the person that's most on Leo's mind? Can we get 2 cards, please? Oh, wow. So you're showing up as the 5 of Cups, so you're upset. I mean, look at that. So I checked, I mean, you can't make this up. Your person is seeing broken commitments, they're seeing heartbreak on how they're feeling towards you, right? And then you're feeling 5 of Cups. Depressed, sad, things ended. You want to work on things, you want to build on things. So, what the hell is the disconnect here? Why? What's the holdup? Why the 5 of Cups? Let's find out. Why does Leo feel the 5 of Cups towards their person? Oh, you're reflecting on past good times equal give and take. Look, I'm in that. So the 6 of Cups can talk about, obviously, things working out, happy times, good memories, and things like that, when things were good and things were working. And then we've got a card of being on a team together, being a valuable team member. You might feel like you've been left out in the cold by this person, Leo, or like, there was good times that you had, really special memories between you two, and you don't have that anymore. It's not working out, or maybe your person doesn't want to commit anymore. I don't know. I just gotta apply it. I've got Scorpio and Scorpio energy, Capricorn energy, Taurus, Gemini, Taurus. So Taurus, Scorpio seems to be, but yeah, a lot of Earth, water energy here. So. What is the person that's most on Leo's mind? What is the intentions towards Leo? What intentions does the person that's most on Leo's mind have towards Leo? I don't like their intentions. Aries energy, Virgo energy, 8 of Pentacles, those reversed. The Emperor. Didn't I talk about that card? It's showing up reversed here. I could have sworn I just talked about the Emperor, and here's Emperor. Damn it. I don't know how I knew that. That's crazy. Because it wasn't showing, it didn't show up here even when I thought it did. Alright. Tell me, well, let's find out, I guess. Can I get two oh shit, one card, one. So this literally, it literally almost just like reached out of the deck itself onto the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So we're going to take that. Can I get one clarification for the Emperor in reverse? Can I get one more clarification for the Emperor in reverse, please? This might be talking about an unplanned pregnancy. Yeah. So their intentions is the King of Wands, but it's clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So this person may not be wanting to change how they are. There's two possibilities for this. This person either A, doesn't want to change how they are as a person, because you also got the Emperor that's showing up in reverse. And that's somebody that just doesn't, like, really needs to relinquish control of the situation to someone else because they don't manage things well. Like, they're supposed to be someone that is, and maybe they're talking about that they have all their shit together and they're doing everything, they're making moves, but really and truly they don't. And they're just making bad decisions and decisions that don't benefit everyone else. Because the Emperor, when he's upright, should really be someone that's like the boss. He can be very authoritative, essentially, but he's also compassionate. I mean, he's got like a little bit of all four of the king's energies within him, and he's mastered a lot. He's a wise person, and he's someone that people should look up to. But when it's reversed, it's just like, you're not managing that role very well. You just don't know really what you're doing as far as, and you may have some pretty big responsibilities that you don't know. Really and truly, you're just managing them poorly, right? And what's crazy is that we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Both cards of ignoring, past mistakes, not learning from what the seeds that you planted, not evaluating things, how, past results that didn't work, making the same mistakes over again. So this is either one or two things. This is either a situation in their intentions where they want to some extent, they want to try and address this issue in order to have stability with you. So it's possible that they may be in the King energy, to King of Wands, to try and come back at you. This is a small chance, but there's a small chance that they want to just kind of even then, I'm still not. I just don't see any area as a problem that's suggesting that they're going to be communicating this to you. So I have to assume that they just want to come into you, come to you, just approach you, get on their horse essentially and come to you with that Wands energy there. But why would you, the Eight of Pentacles is not learning? So this person seems to, essentially, I think this person, what it's saying here is that although they want to have the stability and everything, they're not willing to learn from past mistakes. They just kind of want to come in and, kind of repeat the same shit again. It's just, can I clarify the Empress? Can I clarify the Empress upright for Leo's person's intentions? Nine of Wands shows up. So this person also could be putting in time. God, this is a tough one. I don't know why I keep getting unplanned pregnancy. This could be like, I really do think, I do think this is an unplanned pregnancy. That's what I got. Anyways, I'm just going to stick with that. Something about an unplanned pregnancy. Somebody. Something that was not planned. Likely outcome between Leo and the person that's on Leo's mind. Or the person that's most on Leo's mind. Can we get a likely outcome? 8 of Swords, yeah. So I think this, an unplanned pregnancy would most certainly put some people in their heads, right? So this is what I'm thinking that's relating to there, Leo. I don't know. I just don't have anything else that's popping out in my head. It just keeps coming in, like over and over and over, talking about unplanned pregnancy. And that there's a concern, I think, from this energy right here, that it's going to be a lot of work, and maybe the person was a player or something. I don't know, but that's what I got for you, Leo. Someone's going to be in their head, either both of you or one of you, but it's over some issue or concern or some problem. And there is also part of me that thinks that maybe they want to just take action to address those issues, but that's at the bottom, like, percentage of what I think it is. So, all right, Leo is done. We go to Virgo. Virgo starts at 1 hour. What do we have for Virgo? So we're doing Virgo now. What do we have for Virgo? The person that's most on Virgo's mind currently. How does the person that's most on Virgo's mind feel towards Virgo? Can we get 2 cards? How does the person that's most on Virgo's mind feel towards Virgo currently? Split the deck. Walking away from an emotionally unfulfilling situation. Unsure which way to go about it. So we got Aries, we got Pisces energy, the 8 of Cups, 2 of Wands in reverse. Maybe also can talk about kind of deciding on a path to go. You know? So they might be either they're walking away or they feel you're walking away from them. How do you feel? How does Virgo feel towards the person that's most on their mind? I get 2 cards. How does Virgo feel about the person that's most on Virgo's mind? You feel that they're kind of independent, they're done with the heartbreak, or they're out of recovering from this, or they're not taking the time. Essentially, maybe at one point you might have thought this person was kind of stuck on you and just trying to get over it, but it's showing here that they're done with that. And essentially, you kind of feel that they're over it now. They're moving on. So you can see here, communication might be hit or miss with this person right now, but you're essentially feeling like they've got it all. That they're moving on from this. So, it's kind of funny because both of you are mirroring each other's energy, and like almost. They think you're over this, and you think they're over this. All right, how does the person that's on Virgo's mind see them currently? 1 card. Can we get 1 card for how the person that's on Virgo's mind sees them currently? One more shuffle. They see you pretty much making it happen. King of Wands comes out. They think that you are passionate, you know what you want, you're desiring something. Clarify King of Wands. How Virgo's person sees them. Clarify Virgo's King of Wands for how Virgo's person sees them. King of Cups, damn. They just think, I mean, well, so we got Scorpio energy there, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, but I mean, obviously Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, but I kind of look at it more Scorpio, if anything. So they, I mean, two kings there. So they see you putting in like an enormous amount of effort and time and love, and to what though? Can we clarify King of Cups? Why is the King of Cups there? More passion. Holy shit. So this person just, I mean, it's not giving me a specific storyline, but maybe they just think that you are basically wanting to offer your love to someone else, or you're just wanting to have, man, you want to get laid, or, I mean, that's a lot of Wands energy. Like, you just want to dump your love out to someone. They think you're Randy, baby. How do you see them? Can we get one card, please? You see them as, I mean, no wonder the King of Cups is here, the King of Wands is there, and then you're looking at a family card. So I mean, what the hell's going on here? Virgo? What the fuck? So, I mean, so do you, I mean, clarify the Four of Wands? I'm not confused here on what the hell's going on here. Clarify Four of Wands for how Virgo sees their person. Why the Four of Wands? Can we get a clarification? Seven of Pentacles shows up reversed, so you might see them that, you know, this person could have been marriage material, that you guys could have had like a happily ever after, but the wrong plan, the wrong kind of, like, there was issues that were not addressed, and there was essentially, like, there wasn't really any direction in the relationship to some extent. And that, you know, with the right kind of planning, it could have happened, but there just wasn't the planning there. So, what is Virgo's person that's most in their mind intentions towards Virgo? What is the intentions of the person on the person that's most on Virgo's mind currently? You get two cards. Oh, they want to come out about. So we got the Ace of Swords showing up here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, and then we have Aries energy with the Emperor in reverse. Clarify Emperor in reverse. Clarify Emperor in reverse. Queen of Swords, Libra energy. So this person, I think, wants to address to you, Virgo. It's possible that truths are coming out about this person. Or it's possible too that you found out something about this person. Okay, and I think they want to just address the issue. It's quite possible. You know, the Queen of Swords there is like, I don't know why, it kind of almost feels to me like that was past energy. So it's like you already know something about this person. That's probably why there's a divide or a breakup there. And there was some truth that is coming out or was discovered already. And then the Emperor being there in reverse, and so, you know, like I said, it can be someone that really needs to kind of relinquish their command or their position because they're fucking up. They're not doing things well. They can be someone that can be also over domineering, can be a little bit, you know, tyrannical, you know, not make the best decisions and stuff like that. And then we got a planning card that, you know, we could have had a family if the right seeds were planted, type thing. So I kind of feel like there was an issue where somebody feels to some extent, and it seems to be on your end, Virgo, that, you know, a family kind of situation could have happened, but you kind of feel this person was non-committal, They didn't really, make the time to really invest in the situation correctly. And had they been able to work with you and see kind of your vision on how things could have gone, or just done the bare minimum to even work with you on things, that you could have had this happily ever after, but it never happened because of that, and there was no stability. And so it might have been a reflection period where this, this person was painted out to be someone that could have been non-committal, could have been someone that was a bit of a, messing around and stuff like that. Your person kind of sees you as someone that's got a lot of excitement, passion, drive, enthusiasm. They definitely have a lot of sex appeal towards you. They think you're hot as hell and they want to screw you. That's for sure. And the King of Cups, so they think that you're emotionally mature. You have your, just they admire you. There's a lot of things they like about you. What is the outcome between this person? Virgo and the person that's most on their mind. What is the outcome between Virgo and the person that's most on their mind? What is the outcome between Virgo and the person that's most on their mind? One card. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So things not going in your favor. Not going to go well. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Why is it reversed? Six of Swords is in reverse. So there's going to be some turbulent times. I think if this is repeated, be honest, Virgo, the issue here is really one in which where we have two different energies at play. One is basically a lot more ahead of the other. Okay. Your energy, the way that you're approaching this is one from, you can definitely tell there's been a lot more planning and thinking ahead, and the other person just seems to be, their energy just seems more like less mature. I mean, they just kind of look at obvious things. You're kind of got more strategic energy on your side of things, like almost showing that there is visible planning going on and, trying to make things happen. So I almost feel like you're the more mature one and your person's not so much. And they obviously, they have some issues, this person, whoever you've been dealing with, Virgo, and it's showing here that it would just be a repeat of turbulent situations you've already gone through, so it's advising you not to do it. But hey, if you want to take this, if you want to spin the wheel, you can, but it's showing here you're guaranteed to lose. So $50, I'll turn it up, right? No? Alright, well that's what I got for you. Just kidding. It's alright, make a joke of it. Anyways, that's what I got for you, Virgo. Don't really feel that need advice. Just, what do you think, Virgo? I mean, are you the mature one? Do you feel like that's your story? Then if that's the case, is your person immature? Or is that not true? But whatever the case, if you say no, this person's really smart and you love them and you think they're the world, then they, King of Wands and King of Cups, they think you're the shit. So, but there's some issue there that hasn't been addressed. So just letting you know. Just letting you know. And it's not showing a good outcome. So Virgo's done. I'm going to take a break. It's hitting 1 hour and 13 minutes. So I'm going to pause the timer. Stop. Alright. Keep it moving. Start. Alright, we got Capricorn up next. So Capricorn starts at 1 hour 13 30. Capricorn. Cappy. Alright, what do we have for the person that's on Capricorn's mind? 2 cards, please. How do they feel towards Capricorn? How does the person that's on Capricorn's mind feel towards Capricorn? How do they feel towards Capricorn? Perfect. Wow, this Emperor in reverse just keeps wanting to come out. So somebody that... No, you know what? Let me clarify. Clarify Emperor reverse, please. We got Aries energy there, and then we got Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. 3 of Cups came out, clarifying the Emperor in reverse. So this person, So, Capricorn, you got somebody here that essentially does not really know how to manage things very well. I've already talked about the Emperor in reverse and prior, in the prior signs who have pulled this already. It's someone that can be, there's a lot of ways to interpret the Emperor in reverse, and it's someone that can be, a little bit sometimes overly controlling, sometimes they can be a little unfair, sometimes they can overstep their power, they can abuse their power, sometimes they can be over authoritative. But this person is wanting to just offer you love, they want to have a good time, they want to hang out with you. That's in their feelings. So how do you feel towards this person? How does Capricorn feel towards the person that's most on their mind? So you've got somebody here that definitely wants to play ball with you. And not only that, they want love. You're dropping your boundaries and you want to take action, it seems, towards them. So you're playing into it. This person here could be possibly Aries, Cancer, Leo. Could be some type of fire sign, water sign that you're dealing with. Let's see here. How does Capricorn's person see them currently? One card. How does the person that's on Capricorn's mind see them currently? They see you taking action, which correlates to the Ace of Wands. So that's pretty much accurate. They think you're pretty much you're going with it. Yeah. How does Capricorn see the person that's on their mind? King of Cups. So yeah, wow. This person is essentially. So, got a little concern here. So this person essentially, Capricorn, is somebody that we know has some issues with them. Okay, this person could be someone that dabbles in third parties. So somebody could be a little power hungry, a little bit possibly narcissistic. Okay, and they want to offer love to you, and you pretty much, okay, so they want to offer you love, and you pretty much know that. Okay, so they're offering you the Ace of Cups and their feelings, right? So they're aware that you want some type of, there's a love offer on the table, and then you're seeing them as the King of Cups. So there's definitely some talk about love here going on, about feelings being expressed, emotions being expressed, things like that. Probably talking about good memories, good times, passion. I love you. We've got the Ace of Wands here. There could be sex. Even there's some type of drive. And we've got all love cards. We got a lot of love cards here. And we've got the Ace of Wands, so I have to assume sex. And then we also have the Three of Cups, which is celebrations, having good times, which can also be sex. Oh, excuse me. And you're dropping your guard about this, so things seem to be moving forwards with you, whoever this is, Capricorn, but gotta take into account that Emperor in reverse. I don't like that. What is the person that's most on Capricorn's mind's intentions towards Capricorn? What is the person that's most on Capricorn's mind currently? Their intentions towards Capricorn? Coming out of conflict with you, and they want to nurture the situation. So this person definitely wants to work on things with you. They want to offer you love, and they want to resolve whatever conflict there was with you. They want to get out of that, and they want to nurture the situation. They want to offer you that, and on top of that, really pour out their heart and soul to you. So wow, likely outcome between Capricorn and this person. Let's get one more shuffle. Holy shit. Just popped out, Six of Pentacles. So there's going to be equal give and take. Someone's going to be, one or both of you are going to be basically giving into the situation. So this looks like, Capricorn, you take the read for the night. Essentially, there's a lot of good energy. There's movement, a lot of movement. There's a lot of love being thrown around. There's good times. There's celebrations. There's things. So whatever vibe you're in right now, Capricorn, if you're not dealing with this currently, then expect it. Because whoever, if you have somebody that you have been dealing with, they want to come towards you. And not only that, they want to basically love you. They want to hold you. They want to make some babies, baby. Mm-hmm. And if, you know, and even at the lighter side of things, they want to just have fun with you. They want to enjoy things. They want to get to know you better. They want to have equal give and take. The only thing that I'm a little worried about is that Emperor being reversed there. So you really do need to kind of just watch out for that this person isn't, you know, overstepping their boundaries and kind of mismanaging things, because that can lead to a fight. I can guarantee you that right now. You know, the Emperor in reverse can be someone that can, like I said, they can make bad decisions. You know, they may sometimes be wishy-washy. They may not honor their commitments. So you do have to be careful about that. As much as the energy is really good on the board here, that is just a little bit of the wrench in the cogwheel. So just be careful about that. If you start sniffing that and you start seeing that, I'm not saying expect it, Capricorn. Don't do that. You know, honestly, don't do that, because that'll definitely just lead to a bad outcome. But just keep it in the back of your mind, all right? Okay, that's a possibility. If you start seeing non-committal behavior, if you start seeing aggressive behavior, if you start seeing commitments not being honored, this person basically making stupid decisions or things that don't make sense, and then start blaming you for things or overstepping their boundaries, then you really kind of need to take a step back and then have a talk with them. If they're not willing to do that, then you need to bounce out. But apart from that, solid reading, looks really good, and yeah, enjoy it, Capricorn. All right, let's go to the next three signs. Let's see what we got. Next three signs that are up: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's Hannah's birthday, so shout out to Hannah. I won't talk too much about Hannah, because I don't know if she wants me to, what I'm allowed and not to say about her on here. Alright, so we're going to jump to Cancer. Cancer's going to start at Cancer. How does the person that's on Cancer's mind, I want to say Capricorn, how does the person that's on Cancer's mind currently feel about that? Can I get two cards, please? How does the person that's most on Cancer's mind feel towards them? Can I get two cards, please? In reflection about repeating a cycle that didn't work with you the last time, how does Cancer feel about their person? How does Cancer feel about the person that's most on their mind? Clarify Queen of Wands. We've got Aries and Pisces energy showing up, so I have the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So Cancer, your person essentially, you kind of they feel that you are essentially reflecting to some extent on the situation, right? They might even be seeking out advice from others. They may not. They may just be having. I mean, to some extent, they also might feel that you are just, in some ways, just having time to yourself. You know, maybe even isolating yourself from others. But you're just kind of taking time to yourself, and you're kind of questioning whether you want to. They kind of see it. You know, not that it's actually happening, it's just that they see it, that you may be reflecting on things that happen between you and whether or not you want to repeat it or not. Clarify a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Seven of Swords came out in the reverse. So I have to assume that why Seven of Swords there in reverse? I kind of have my own opinion. Let's see what it says. Giving up. All right, well. Yeah, it's kind of what I already said. I think your person, to some extent, is just wondering, like, you know, they feel that you are basically Cancer. You are basically maybe over the situation, or you're questioning whether you want to just move past the situation and avoid it. That's how they're kind of feeling. You, on the other hand, you kind of see them as taking action to just get over whatever conflict that you had, and they've moved on. You kind of feel like they've already they've already left the building, you know. So kind of funny there, mirroring each other a little bit. How does Cancer's person that's most on their mind see them currently? How does the person that's on Cancer's mind see them currently? One card. They see you as somebody that they could definitely have had a future with, for sure. How does Cancer see their person? How does Cancer see their person currently? How does Cancer see the person that's most on their mind currently? You see them as somebody, once again, you see them as someone that could have been a good time. You think that, actually you're reflecting on the fact that you see this person as one of two ways. One, that they're somebody that likes to have fun. You see this person as somebody that you've enjoyed your past time with, that you know that you would have a good time with. But let's find out a little bit more about Three of Cups there. Why is Three of Cups showing up? How Cancer sees their person. Nine of Wands shows up. So maybe you kind of feel like it was a lot of work, maybe? Maybe you feel like there was a lot of, it was a lot of work to compete to have a good time with this person. So I'll kind of take that back. So, why does Nine of Wands show for how Cancer sees their person? Why does Cancer feel the Nine of Wands energy? Let's find out. King of Swords shows up, but now it's in reverse. I mean, you might have just felt that there was some communication that was one-sided a little bit, and I don't know if you just I think this might be talking about that you think that they basically might have talked to you about something that was unfair, possibly, and that it was over a love triangle situation maybe, or another person that was in the picture. I mean, but the King of Swords, when it's reversed, can be someone that's a little bit pouty, someone that's a little harsh, overly harsh, kind of using their logic not in the right way. And then we got the Nine of Swords, or Nine of Wands, and that's showing someone that's putting in a shit ton of work. It's been through hell and back. So this person's, I mean, you kind of see them as a little bit pissed off or irritable, and it's probably about a Three of Cups. I mean, a love triangle situation. That's where I'm getting that. So, what is the person that's most on Cancer's mind's intentions towards them? What is the person that's most on Cancer's mind intentions towards Cancer? Got Five of Cups showing up here. Can I have one more card, please? For the person that's most on Cancer's mind, intentions towards them. Nine of Swords. So this person's just, they're upset. Cancer, they're not happy with how things ended between you two. They're still in a lot of self-reflection, probably in isolation. They're probably to themselves, they're stuck in their head, having a lot of just not anxiety, but they're stressing about the situation a little bit. They're not happy at all with how things went between you two. And I think they do want you, but at the same time, they're trying to just hold back. They may not be talking with you at this time. They're definitely up in their head. They don't know what to do about the situation. They're just frustrated. What is the likely outcome between Cancer and the person that's most on their mind? No communication. Just kind of spying on each other at this point. Clarify Page of Swords in reverse. Clarify Page of Swords in reverse. So there could just be some spiteful energy going on right now. Sun reverse, yeah. I don't think there's going to be any communication. It's just going to be this misery or whatever. This depression up in their head. Still, it's just going to go on. It's not going to go anywhere. And we got the Page of Swords reversed here. So it's just, you know, it's going to be like hit or miss communication. It's probably not even going to be any communication, actually. It's like withdrawing, holding back from communication, kind of just being stubborn, not willing to talk about things, just kind of being a Debbie Downer, just not happy. So Cancer, don't expect too much from this person right now. I wouldn't. If you do get any reach out from this person, which I'd be very surprised, you're probably going to get a lot of past talk, I would think, you know, and just them kind of spilling their emotions. They're not happy about what happened between you and whatnot. So maybe just, you can do what you want, but I mean, Cancer, if you do reach out to this person, definitely approach it from, I think the best way to resolve this situation might be just to, if it is something that you screwed up on, just apologize and just get it out. Just let them vent it out. Just say what's on their mind and say you can fix it. And resolve the situation. Advice. What advice do we have for Cancer in their person? Balance. There needs to be more balance. Okay, a lot of it. So, once again, I do think that, I really do think, Cancer, that this situation, I think, could be repaired. I don't know why, but you really need to, you know, what's really the problem here is that you got someone that's hurt. I mean, they're essentially hurt. They're not happy. They're up in their head. So why don't you take them out of their head? Okay? So look at what got them into their head. If you know that it's because of a breakup or something that you did, then address it. So they can vent it, talk about it, get it out of their system. And then as long as you are honorable and, you know, intentional about your actions, you're not going to fucking screw them over again, then, well, it would fix the situation. So, you know, energies could be vice versa, should I say, but it's a Cancer reading, so I hope not. But just apply it how I guess you see it resonating. But I do think that situation can be fixed, Cancer. But you definitely, your person's stuck in their head, and you need to get them out of it. If you want that person back and you like them, you want to be with them, you can't just ignore it and sweep it under the carpet. It's not going to work. It's not. Okay, so it's like, how can you honestly expect that person to enjoy themselves, have a good time, if you're just gonna ignore whatever feelings are going through their head? They're obviously in that energy for a reason. They didn't just wake up and choose to be in that energy. It's something that happened, and I'm not saying you did it, you know, but why is it showing that they're so upset? I don't know. Maybe they fucked up. Who knows? Like, it's vice versa, and you're the one that did everything right. And, well, you know, maybe no two people do everything right, but just see it how it resonates. But if you know that maybe, like, for example, you screwed up in something, or you said some harsh things, take them out of their head. Start that off. Let them have their vent time. Talk about the issue that you know that they want to talk about. Don't hide from it. You know? So what? Get it out. Get it out. And guess what? They're going to feel so much better. Oh, I feel so much better. I got that out. And we talked about it. Now we're ignoring it, and now we can let that tension just simmer. Like, it's just never going to work like that. Don't ignore it. So if you do choose to approach that person, Cancer, make sure you address that problem. Get it out. And you know what? If they're being unreasonable and they just want to drone on and on and on and on, then shut it off. Just say, look, I gave you a chance to talk about things. You just want to keep talking, droning on about this. It's not going to be productive. It's not what I'm here for. I'm sorry about what happened, or I screwed up here and stuff, and I want you to talk about it, get your feelings out. But if you just want to turn it into a 5-hour blame fest, then that's not what I'm here for. Be direct, clear, and decisive. Alright, moving on. Cancer's done. Pisces. What do we have for the person that's on Pisces' mind? Oh, I got to do timestamp. Forgot. What do we have for the person that's on Pisces' mind? What is their feelings towards Pisces? The person that is on Pisces' mind currently? How does the person that's most on Pisces' mind feel towards them? One more shuffle. So we have Three of Wands in reverse and Death in reverse. So we got Scorpio energies, Aries energy. This person may be like feeling, they may still be holding on to whatever happened between you guys. There's probably no communication here, or limited communication at best. They're probably just trying to absorb it and take this burden and deal with it. How do you feel towards them? How does Pisces feel towards their person that's most on their mind? Two cards, please. How does Pisces feel about the person that's most on their mind? Clarify Queen of Cups in reverse. Clarify Two of Pentacles upright. Two cards. What's being juggled? You're almost wondering if you want to give to this situation. Like, you almost, in some ways, Pisces, you almost wonder if it's... You're, on the one hand, wondering if you should give to them and reignite the situation, given that they're holding on to it. But you're not even, the Queen of Cups in reverse there, you're kind of emotionally shut off. But at the same time, it seems like you're undecided about it. Like, in some ways, you want to open up to this person, but at the same time, you're guarding your emotions. And then you're wondering, at the same time, is it better to just hold my head up high and walk off into the sunset and just say, screw this? So I'm getting on that. How does the person that's most on Pisces' mind see them currently? One card. One card, and how the person that's most on Pisces' mind sees them currently. They see you as committal, someone that does honor their commitments, and they have marriage material. They want to marry you. Traditional, someone that's conservative, maybe, too, about your values. They also see you possibly as spiritual. So some of you who are spiritual, they definitely acknowledge that you may be someone that's very spiritual. And how do you see them? How does Pisces see their person currently? How does Pisces currently see the person that's most on their mind currently? You think they're a bit selfish, kind of stuck to themselves. They're more. You kind of feel like you kind of see them as someone that's more focusing on himself and just taking the time for himself and not really extending to other people right now, holding on to what they got. Or you could also see them just holding on to the situation, Pisces. Given that we got Death in reverse. We had one pop out. Seven of Swords. I don't know what this is. I'm going to put it right back in. Okay. What is the intentions of the person that's on Pisces' mind? The person that's most on Pisces' mind, what is their intentions towards Pisces? The person that's most on Pisces' mind currently, what is their intentions towards Pisces? The Moon card shows up, 10 of Cups. So this person is wondering, we've got the Hierophant here, we've got 10 of Cups showing up here. Damn, Pisces. Whoever you're dealing with wants to marry your ass. Not only that, they want to have babies with you. And they want a car in the driveway, they want the talking parrot, they want the hamster and the little hamster wheel thing for the kids. Goldfish, whatever tickles your fancy, but they want that. But they're in their head about it. It's deep in their emotions. They're reflecting on it. And there's a concern on their part that it's a trail that's got a lot of smoke around it. There's a lot of uncertainty. So they're just dabbling in it. Like, I don't know. I want it, but I don't know what to do. It's like one of those things. And so they're definitely stuck in you. Shit, Pisces. Whoever you saw in your mind loves the shit out of you, and they want you. Wow. What is the likely outcome between Pisces and the person that's most on Pisces' mind? What is the likely outcome between Pisces person and then the Hermit? Clarifying Hermit. It's just gonna be. I don't think anything is. What a bummer. Pisces, I don't think this is gonna move forward right for say now. It seems your person is so. Clarifying Hermit? Yeah. Dang. So Pisces, here's the thing. So you've got somebody here that's incredibly stuck on you. They want your ass. Bad, apparently. Okay? But there's a lot of up in the head going on. And doesn't seem to be any suggestion here that there's back and forth communication going on. You've got your standpoint, they've got theirs, but without communication, there's no clarity. That's the problem, because the Hermit's showing the Sun in reverse, so there's introspection going on about whether or not this situation is going to really make us happy. Well, how would you guys know if you're not talking with each other? So my suggestion here is you probably need to reach out to this person and just find out for yourself. Find out, if they start engaging you with enthusiastic conversation, approach them, hang out, have fun, hook up. Just do that. Coach Corey Wayne style. Hang out, have fun, hook up. Don't talk about all the bullshit that happened, stuff. Leave that behind. Approach this, but you're always going to know if the person you're dealing with, Pisces, is resonating with this energy, and this is them. Okay? Based on what I'm seeing here, this person's going to want to communicate with you. They will. Okay? But at the same time, you also have to take into consideration that they are up in their head a lot. So you have to take that into consideration and say that they have some fears. They have some doubts. Okay? So it's your job to alleviate those doubts. Make them feel comfortable. I don't know how. You know your person better than I do. So make them feel comfortable. Don't immediately go and start bringing out their fears. That you're going to start, doubting them and causing, bringing out a million different things that they did and stuff like that. I'm just saying, look, you know what the person's done in the past. You don't need to have any explanation for that. You don't need someone to tell you that. But at the same time, if you are wanting to deal with this person and you love this person and you want to take another, spin at the wheel, then fine, do that. But at the same time, just know if you are going to do that, you need to bring different energy to the table. Okay? Because you're kind of showing a lot of, you don't really have, selfish. You look at this person like they're all in themselves. They're looking like they want to worship the ground you walk on, and on you, you're kind of like, I don't know. Do I want to give to this, or I don't want to walk in? That's not going to work for a conciliation. It's one of those shit or get off the pot kind of situations. You either want to deal with this person, deal with them, do it right. If you don't, then move on, because it's going to confuse the hell out of them, and it's only going to make their confusion worse, and they're going to get more up in their head, and then that could even lead to a fight that they think that you're messing with their head or something. I don't know. So just be careful there, Pisces. But you do have a solid opportunity there. I'm seeing a solid opportunity. I just don't, unfortunately, know the whole history of this person, and so you got to make that decision yourself. But they definitely do want to work on things with you. Okay? But there just needs to be an increase in communication. You need to be careful about how you can, what you say to this person, and also need to approach it as, a little bit delicate in the beginning. To be careful, not, just hang out, have fun. It's going to take them off of their head. It's going to take you off of your mind, or both of you out of your minds. Maybe even rekindle some of that romance that was lost. And then, if things start going well, and they feel comfortable again, then hey, have a little talk so we can make sure things stay solid between us. And one of two things will happen, as I always say. They either want to or they won't. If they don't want to work on stability issues, then you have your answer there. Alright? Who we got there? Oh! Alright, we got Scorpio here. And Hannah, have a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Hannah. I might not talk too much about her because she probably doesn't want her name on here. But this one's for you, Hannah. I think you're involved currently. But whatever the case is, I'm pointing you out. It's your birthday today. She's a Scorpio. I'm like 99% sure she's a Scorpio. She got a tattoo of a Scorpio on her. I think it was her left foot. So, anyways. What do we got for our Scorpios? How does the person that's most on Scorpio's mind feel towards them? How does the person that's most on Scorpio's mind feel towards Scorpio? Clarify 8 of Pentacles in reverse, please. So Scorpio, there's some got some issues showing up. Clarify the Empress, please. Clarify the Empress. Scorpio, so in your person's feelings, there's some type of cohesion issue going on where some struggle of some sort. Where there's been, I don't know if this is what this is about, to be honest. It's something, I have to assume it's either a job, career. It's Pentacle energy, which talks about, again, stability, finance, money, stuff like that. And the Eight of Pentacles is reversed. So I don't know if they feel that, there's some issues that are going on that are just kind of repeating themselves financially. They could also talk about just plans in general for stability that just keep getting repeated over and over. I don't know, because, this guy right here, when you look at him, right, when he's upright, he's sitting there redesigning something. He's taking the time to do that. Okay, and he's redesigning it because the first design didn't work, but it's reversed. So he may just be ignoring, just saying, hey, it didn't work, but let's just run it again. Hey, it doesn't work. Let's just run it again. It doesn't work. Let's just run it again. Okay? It's one of those situations. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles, just talking about a valuable member of the team. It's somebody that is valued for their time. So I don't know if this person feels that their opinion is not being valued. And they kind of feel like, hey, I know we could do things a better way or this way, and it's just not being taken into account. So there's something along the lines of that. And then the Empress is showing up, but then we have the High Priest clarifying it. So they're in their head about, maybe a situation being putting time and attention or energy into a situation of some sort. Maybe they're wondering if you have time to nurture them or love them. Let's see. How do you feel? How does Scorpio feel about the person that's most on their mind currently? How does Scorpio feel about the person that's most on their mind currently? What's going on? Scorpio energy with the Five of Cups. And Sagittarius energy with the Ten of Wands in reverse. What's going on here, Scorpio? Clarify Five of Cups. Balance. You don't feel it's balanced. Interesting. Very interesting. We got Libra energy there. So there's once again, it's a cohesion dynamic going on here. Your person kind of feels, like I said, like they're up in their head, definitely overthinking the situation. They might be trying to nurture the situation, Scorpio. I think they might be trying. I mean, I don't know how hard, but there might be some degree of them, trying to, give you some attention, some affection, love, and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, they just don't feel like their input is really valued. I think that the direction, maybe they just feel that you're making all the decisions and everything is based on where you want to go and what you need to do. And it's upsetting them. But at the same time, like, you don't really feel, I think, the situation's going to work because of the fact that, I mean, you're upset about, very much clearly upset about some type of issue with equal give and take, balance. Maybe there's just, you're just realizing that things don't work between you. And then this is dropping the load. You just don't feel like putting work towards it anymore. Alright, so let's see how does the person that's most on Scorpio's mind see them currently? One card. Can we get one card for how the person that's most on Scorpio's mind sees them currently? Wow. Gemini energy with the Nine of Swords upright. How does Scorpio see their person? How does Scorpio see their person that's most on their mind? Excuse me. Clarify Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands for how Scorpio sees their person. Yeah, Scorpio, I don't. So they see you that you basically are up in your head about this. You're anxious. You're worried about this situation. Look at this. Look at the guy, right? Look how he looks. Okay? And then look how they see you. Look at that woman. Can you see that? So this is accurate for what it's showing here. Okay? And then you're seeing them as breaking up. They want to make moves to just end this. They don't want to be with you anymore. The cups are up, reversed. So you could be dealing with we got Earth energy here. A decent amount of water. Air. What is the person that's on Scorpio's mind's intention towards Scorpio? What is the intentions of the person that's most on Scorpio's mind currently? What is their intention towards Scorpio? So they want to have stability with you, and they want to have victory with you. But, okay, so that would correlate to the Three of Pentacles. So this person does want to work on this. But whatever's happened here seems to be dividing you two. And it seems to be over some balance issue. I mean, your person, Scorpio, seem to want to work on it. Okay? But they're communicating in their energy here that they have some issue about something that just keeps going around that's not working, and they don't feel like, maybe like I said, their input's not being valued, or they feel like there's planning that's just bad that keeps getting repeated. But your energy, you're upset and disappointed, dropping the load, whatever, because of our balance issues, and then you just kind of see the relationship over anyways. So, I mean, if you're in this energy, then what the hell is the point of this energy? You know? Because that's not gonna, I mean, which is probably why they just think you're up in your head and you're just overthinking everything, you're worrying way too much. It doesn't mean to say that you are, I'm just saying that's how they're seeing it. What is the likely outcome between Scorpio and the person that's most on their mind currently? What is the outcome? The person that's most on Scorpio's... Wow, we had one shoot out. Six of Cups. Clarify Six of Cups? Because that could go two ways. I think you guys might just... You got Six of Cups, which can talk about... Good memory. Can talk about equal give and take. Good situations, good memories, good times with loved ones, things going well. You know, there's a lot of good things about it. But then it's clarifying as Four of Swords in reverse. So... Maybe you're getting... I mean, maybe you guys make up somehow. You know, you're getting over whatever issue. It seems like you might get over whatever caused the Scorpio, and then you just make up and stuff and whatnot. What is the advice for this situation? What advice do we have for Scorpio and the person that's most on their mind? Because there seems to be some type of issue here that's not being addressed. Page of Wands. Tell me more about the Page of Wands. Upright, please. For the advice. Wow. Take action to walk away from something that's not fulfilling you. So, you can do what you want, Scorpio, but here's the thing. It's showing that you guys essentially are probably... It could be that you guys are stuck on the way things used to be and not how they actually are. With how the Six of Cups is showing up with the Four of Swords in reverse. It could also show that you got that whatever issue, you know, you're getting over it and things return back to good times, whatever. But the advice is showing here to take action, essentially put drive and energy into walking away from an emotionally unfulfilling situation. I mean, not fulfilled, clearly. And then your advice is telling you to walk away from an emotionally unfulfilling situation. And then Two of Cups is reversed. I don't think it could be any more crystal clear than that. But, you know, do what you want, Scorpio, but I don't think the advice could be more clear than that. There's some issue here, which is why it's saying that as the advice. And I don't know why it's saying that, but only you would know that. Okay? But if things are dandy, there's no issues, this read is not for you. Alright, done with Scorpio. Who do we have next? 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 Aquarius is next. Then there's Aries. And last but not least, Libra, who got the shittiest reading of the lot last time. Sorry, Libra, but you really did. No, I don't know. Maybe Gemini did. But God, Libra and Gemini got hit like by a baseball bat last time. Alright, so Aquarius is going to start at... Aquarius. Let's get some incense going here, because these air sign readings can be a little bit crazy. Aquarius, your readings confusing, they are. Yes, Yoda. Yes, they are. A Navajo Indian, you sound like. I am Navajo, yes. Please. No more. Holy shit, this dropped out. King of Swords, baby. Look at that. This deck is magical, I swear. King of Swords, Aquarius. Wow. Woo-wee. Oh, another one dropped out. Oh. I don't know. It's spinned around, so I don't know. I'm going to put that back. Because I don't know if it was supposed to be upright first. Alright, what do we got for Aquarius? The person that's most on Aquarius's mind. Can we get 2 cards, please? Can I get 2 cards for the person that's most on Aquarius's mind, please? How do they feel? How does the person that's most on Aquarius's mind feel towards Aquarius? Let's get another shovel. The person that's most on Aquarius's mind feel towards them currently. Undecided. They're still stuck. They're still thinking about the situation for sure, but they're not decided. They're not making a judgment call. They don't know what to do about it. Alright. How does Aquarius feel about the person that's most on their mind? How does Aquarius feel about the person that's most on their mind? We get 2 cards, please. Definitely make the damn cards a shuffle. One more shuffle. How does Aquarius feel about the person that's most on their mind? You kind of think, so Aquarius, you kind of see that this person is basically managing a lot of things currently right now, and they're just focusing on being independent, celebrating their achievements, what they have, enjoying life, living it up. Not making that up. You can literally see he's living it up, balancing things. Got responsibilities, their priorities. How does the person that's most on Aquarius' mind see them currently? How does the person that is most on Aquarius' mind currently see them? I get 1 card. They think that you are taking charge of your life, stabilizing things out. They think that you have different ventures. There's things that you are taking action on. And I know this because of the Knight of Pentacles. They don't particularly see you in King energy, so they kind of still feel like you're venturing out there, kind of learning, trying new things, experimenting, but you are focused on your commitments and responsibilities. Does Aquarius see the person that's most on their mind? 1 card. How does Aquarius see the person that's most on their mind? Can you get 1 card? What? The fuck? Tower card. Okay, so it may not be bad. It's a little scary when a tower shows up. Let's see what that's about. Tell me more about the tower, please. Towers can be good things, but they can also be very bad. Well, not bad. They're designed for a reason. They make things happen. They shift things around to align things, to make changes. They make changes to situations to pull people together, or situations together, or make space for new things to grow. Clarify the tower. Okay. Give me 1 more on the tower. Can I get 1 more clarification on the tower? lots of words. Wow. So this seems to be a fated event. So this situation essentially has been lined up as far as this read showing. It's been lined up by the universe in some ways to basically pull someone from a toxic lover they've been dealing with, and give them an opportunity to make a new beginning start. So it's in some ways showing here with the magician here that you have everything you need to basically make success happen, to grow something brand new, start a new journey. And this tower is occurring to break away from whatever was toxic, to break that attachment, start a new track. Wow, that's so cool. What is the person that's most on Aquarius's mind? What is their intentions towards Aquarius? What is the person that's most on Aquarius's mind? What is their intentions towards Aquarius? Truth and clarity. But then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Can I clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse? Can I clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse? You want to come out of conflict of some sort? I don't know what it was over, but Knight of Swords can be like, not taking action. It can also be someone that can be a bit of a dick. Can be a bit reckless. He can just make poor decisions. He can be a little bit cutthroat. He can, there's a lot of bad connotations with that card, but when I clarify, it's talking about the Five of Wands in reverse, wanting to end the conflict or fighting or everything. I think there's some clarity, wanting to have clarity on where this is saying their intentions to see where you guys stand. Where do you stand on this? Are you still full of shit? Is there still, issues between us type thing? What is the likely outcome between Aquarius and the person that's most on Aquarius's mind? What is the likely outcome between Aquarius and the person that's most on Aquarius's mind? Page of Cups in reverse, probably just spying. Clarify the Page of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Page of Cups in reverse. Why is that the outcome? Clarify the Empress. Clarify the Empress. Oh, okay. So there could be so it's showing here that there is definitely a massive opportunity for growth, but the problem is that there's just there's some type of I don't know if it's a grudge or spying just going on, just kind of holding back a little bit, any type of not nurturing the situation, not feeding into it, kind of not giving the attention that it needs to grow. Clarifying was indecision, essentially trying to come out of your head about a difficult decision. So maybe clarify one more on the Two of Swords in reverse. Clarify one card on the Two of Swords in reverse. Queen of Wands, yeah, whether to take action on it or not. So we got Aries energy here, Libra energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. It kind of seems like the decision's basically over whether to take action and nurture or give love to the situation or to feed into it or not to. And it's showing here for now, it's Page of Cups in reverse, so just holding back right now. What advice do we have in this situation? What advice do we have for Aquarius and the person that's most on Aquarius's mind? What advice do we have for Aquarius and the person that's most on Aquarius' mind? Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Just, I guess, enjoy each other's company. That's about it for now. Just enjoy each other's company. Keep it light. You know, which is kind of the opposite in some ways of this. You know, and that's just focusing, saying, hey, you know, just enjoy having fun. Enjoy just relaxing with each other. Talk, communicate, enjoy each other's company. And just see where it goes from there. Because I think the intention is that there is, Aquarius, your person does want to give to the situation, or maybe does want to try it out, but at the same time, is holding back a little bit and just choosing to kind of watch things, plan things, and just see how it goes. But the advice here is just saying, enjoy each other's company for now, and see where that goes. Interesting. All right, we're done with Aquarius. Got our last two signs, Aries and Libra. Tired now. These reads take so long. We're approaching 2 hours and 11 minutes. 2 hours and 11 minutes. Alright, so Aries, you are up next. Aries is going to start at 2:12. Aries. What do we got for Aries and the person that's most on their mind? How do they feel towards Aries currently? How does the person that's most on Aries' mind feel towards her? Here we go again with this. So 10 of Cups. So Aries, this person does. They want to have it all with you. Definitely have a lot of love in their feelings towards you. But we have the 7 of Swords showing up here. So let's clarify that 7 of Swords in reverse. It is in reverse. Why is the 7 of Swords showing up in the reverse? Aquarius energy. 10 of Wands. I swear to God, I've had this combination before. I don't know how, because I split the deck, shuffled it like so many times, but Sagittarius energy, 10 of Wands in reverse. So for now, they're kind of just, they want it with you, Aries. I mean, they definitely see a lot of potential in you, but at the same time, they're choosing right now not to just drop the load. They don't really want to work on things right now. Not intentionally, it's just they may just kind of be feeling like it's a lot of work. I don't know. Might just feeling like it's just been going nowhere, or they just want to avoid the issue for now, maybe? How does Aries feel about the person that's most on Aries' mind? 2 cards, please. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles reverse. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles reverse. Clarify 8 of Pentacles reverse. You kind of feel there was communication of some sort, or bad, something that was just not addressed properly, or they're a little unstable about their energy or something like that. But there was some type of back and forth communication going on that you were not, I guess you kind of thought was a little bit not planned very well. 4 of Cups in reverse, though. It does seem that you are coming out of things a little bit. Sorry, this is not out there for a second. I mean, I think in some ways you are kind of like coming out of this, Aries, but there was some type of like disruption or something that was not planned or said well to you, I think. How does the person that's most on Aries' mind see Aries currently? Can we get one card? How does the person that's most on Aries' mind see them currently? They see you as making it happen. You're bossing up. You're making shit happen in your life. You're taking care of business. And they also see potential with you. How does Aries see the person that's most on their mind? How does Aries see the person that's most on Aries' mind? You think that they're kind of just like they don't know what they want? You kind of feel like they're kind of also stuck in a fantasy world? You think that they're essentially just jumping from one thing to another? What is the intentions of the person that's most on Aries' mind? What is the intentions of the person that's most on Aries' mind currently? 2 cards. Clarify the 6 of Wands. Why is the 6 of Wands there for Aries' person intentions? Yeah, you think they're just moving on. In some ways, they're giving up on the situation and not worrying about it, and they're just going to kind of move on from it and just kind of hold their head up high and just take what, deal with the losses and the scars and just say, fuck it, I'm done with this. What is the likely outcome between Aries and this person that's most on Aries' mind? What is the likely outcome between Aries and the person that's most on their mind? Out in the cold. It's not going anywhere. So Aries, this situation, for whatever reason, it's not going anywhere. You seem to have kind of not the best opinion of this person, so I can kind of see why it wouldn't go anywhere. What advice do we have for Aries and their person? What advice do we have between Aries and their person? Clarify Ace of Wands in the reverse. Why is it in reverse? So what the advice is saying here is to not take action to come out of conflict. So this is coming out of conflict. So there's obviously some type of disconnect between you and this person, Aries. And the advice is saying come out of conflict, but at the same time it's saying this is no action here. So advice is really saying don't keep delaying coming out of conflict with this person. Okay, you're not doing anything to help yourself with that. Okay. So I mean, I have to assume that's how it's interpreted there. But the advice is really just saying, you're probably stalling to address the issue or whatever happened, or come approach this person. I don't know the dynamics of what if there is an issue between you guys. You kind of there's obviously going to be one person that's probably feeling it's more at fault. Someone wasn't more at fault than the other. Okay, that's just life. That's how the situations unfold. But if it all boils back down to I always recap this and say that if you really want to talk with this person, you want them in your life, well then it's saying here don't stagnate off coming out of conflict. You may have to just face the bull head on and just someone's got to come out of being stubborn here, because there's probably a bit of stubbornness, but you don't really have the highest opinion of this person. So if you really just don't care about this person, I don't know why they would be so high on your mind. This is talking about the person that's most on your mind, and you just kind of think they're delusional, bad seeds planted, weren't making good plans, and all this kind of stuff. I mean, you don't really have the best opinion of them. And then it's just showing out in the cold because you're ignoring them, it seems. That's what it seems like, is there's no communication going on here, and then it's saying don't do that. That's your advice. It's saying don't do that. Don't allow this tension to continue, because it'll probably at some point it's going to lead to a lot more tension down the road. And you never know. There's so much more that could probably happen than silence, right? So I don't know what else to say. That's your advice, dude. So if everything's dandy in your life and you got no one that you're in conflict with, then I guess this is not your reading. Alright, we've got our last sign, but not least, our Libras. Let's hope for a good one for our Libras. Last sign. Last sign. So we got Libra starting at... Oh my god, I didn't write Scorpio's fucking time down. Oh. Alright, last sign up, Libra. And then we're done with this read for tonight. Get a good shuffle. Libra. How does the person that's most on Libra's mind feel towards Libra currently? How does the person that's most on Libra's mind currently? How do they feel towards Libra? We get 2 cards. One more shuffle. How does the person that's most on Libra's mind feel towards Libra? I just feel that it's a lot of work for very little payoff. You got Sun in reverse, 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, Leo energy. They also might feel that it's going to take a lot of work. And I don't know, I mean, they don't feel good about the situation, and it's just going to be a lot of work. Clarify 9 of Wands. Clarify 9 of Wands? Yeah, it's just, well, let's clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Tell me more about the 2 of Pentacles upright. 2 cards, please. Yeah, they're trying to decide which way to go. They don't really know. So, Libra, your person's kind of like, they're aware they need to come out of conflict with you. They're aware that there's some type of unhappiness or discontentment going on here. They're aware of that, and they want to put work in, it seems like, to try and maybe address that? I don't know. How does Libra feel towards the person that's most on their mind? How does Libra feel towards the person that's most on Libra's mind? Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and then the King of Wands upright. Leo energy. So some of you may, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I kind of look at that as Leo's card in a way. So, I don't know. Leos are horn dogs. And then we have Leo energy also with the Wheel of Fortune card. And we also have Taurus, Aqua, and Scorpio. Clarify King of Wands. Clarify Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wow, the Empress again. Jeez, that card's been coming out a lot. So it kind of seems, Libra, it's one of those situations where I think in your feelings you are wanting to give to this situation. You are wanting to reach out to this person. You do want to maybe give to it. But the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse, so things may not go your way. It is kind of repeating a cycle that really kind of didn't go well for you in the past. Empress is showing there. Maybe there's, I think you just want to, like I said, you want to kind of, it's like you want to nurture the situation again. You want to kind of bring it back into the fold. Give it some time and attention. But I don't know if that would be a good idea. But your reading last time didn't suggest so. So I wonder if this is the same person. So, if for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, if you go back to the last All Signs reading, go on Libra, see what I'm talking about. How does the person that's most on Libra's mind currently see Libra? Being to yourself, you're not feeding to the, you're not working with them right now. How does Libra see their person? How does Libra see their person currently? Out in the cold. So you guys both basically just you're separated. You're likely separated from Libra. You're likely separated from this person. You're not talking with them, which is obviously why you're single. You don't feel like there's probably no communication going on here. They, they think you're just kind of working on yourself. You kind of see them just like the situation between you is just, it's on the rocks, and things are not, except they're out in the cold. It's not going anywhere right now. What is the intentions of the person that's most on Libra's mind? What is the intentions of the person that's most on Libra's mind? One more shuffle. What is the intentions of the person that's most on Libra's mind? So they want to have another Gilded. We've got Death in reverse, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this person, Death in reverse, is kind of, it's resisting transition from something that failed or broke apart, and so they're still kind of grappling onto it and holding it. They don't want it to go away. They don't want that to fade away from their life. And we have Knight of Pentacles showing stability, commitments, so they're committing towards trying to stop that from happening. So they still are not done with you yet. They have unfinished business probably with you, and they still want to make things work. What is the likely outcome between Libra and the person that's most on their mind? What is the likely outcome between Libra and the person that's most on Libra's mind currently? Get an outcome, one card. Commitment. So you guys are going to come back together. Damn, Libra. That was a mess of a reading, but I mean, hey, apparently it's going to work. And you got the Hierophant here. Look at that. Literally the Almighty. So, Libra, I think there was definitely some issues here, and there's some problems for sure. Okay, but someone's going to commit, and I have to assume it's your person. Taurus energy. Okay. Let's see here. I thought I saw some more Taurus energy. We got Leo energy, Aries, Sagittarius. A lot of fire energy. So this could be the fire sign you're dealing with. Also some Earth. So Earth, fire, maybe. Very little air. Actually, there's no air in your reading, surprisingly. Yeah, no air at all. So dealing with some type of fire. Actually, a little bit with the Wheel of Fortune there, but apart from that, just water and earth. So whoever that applies to. But commitment. Things, look at that. I like that little light there. You see that light? So I think things are could even be a marriage of some sort. But, I mean, obviously, you had all this drama and stuff. It's probably not going to go straight to marriage. But this person, Libra, definitely is still stalking you. They still want it, and they still want to build on it. And they, in fact, so much so that the outcome was commitment. Conventional ways, returning to something more stable. So I like it nicely. But nice recovery from that last reading, for sure. And we got all of them, but I didn't get things after Scorpio. Anyways, that's gonna be it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and liking this video. I will continue to be doing the all sign readings as they seem to be the most popular, and I do enjoy them. Kind of nice to see the progression of the energies. I will be continuing to post the personal Zodiac readings. I still got a couple signs left. I'm sorry if I'm late on some of them. I'm a new channel, obviously, so I'm behind on everything. It's a lot of work to invest into getting this, kind of getting the structure and figuring, the best way to do things. So bear with me. There's going to be changes. They will come, but it's going to take some time, but I'm working on it. So I do appreciate your patience, and if you are returning to watch, I really do appreciate that. Don't forget, like I said, to like, share, subscribe. It'll help this channel grow, and I hope you enjoyed this content. For now, I'm going to go relax, and I'm out. Have a good night. Thanks, guys. Bye.